To the Pacific University class of 2020, faculty and staff, family and friends, today we celebrate the graduating class of 2020, though not as we had planned. The pandemic facing our global society has changed so much of our lives, and the ceremonies we had scheduled for our May graduates are, of course, among those changes. I thank you for joining us as we recognize our spring graduates here in video format. We will hear from our university leadership and recognize each graduating student upon the May 16, 2020 conferral of their degrees. I hope you will share your congratulations in the comments, join us in celebrating these students on social media, and take a moment to reach out to them with your notes or phone calls. While none of us can replace the special experience of crossing the stage at commencement, we are all celebrating together in our hearts and minds. And we look forward to the day when we can come together once again to mark these achievements in person. Until then, I invite you to enjoy the following video tribute to the Pacific University class of 2020. Go Boxers!
Hi, this is Reverend Dr. Chuck Currie, University Chaplain and Director of the Center for Peace and Spirituality here at Pacific University. Normally during a commencement like this, we would all be gathered together, but this year we are scattered across the country due to the global pandemic. This makes it even more important that we celebrate all the accomplishments of our graduates this year. First, I want to thank all of the faculty and staff for the support they have provided to these students. It's been extraordinary. I also want to lift up the family and the friends who are watching this broadcast who have been with these students during the entire journey. Finally, there's a prayer, a short one, that I'd like to share with you that comes from Philip Brooks. And while it was written back in the 1800s, I believe the words resonate for us today. Philip Brooks wrote, "Do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger people. Do not pray for tasks equal to your powers, but for powers equal to your task. Then the doing of your work shall be no miracle, but you shall be a miracle." And this time we could use some miracles. And I believe that if we continue on the journey of creating a more just world, as embodied in the mission statement of Pacific University, that we will endure not only today, but whatever the future might bring us. God bless you all. Take care.
Greetings and aloha. It was my sincere hope that I would be able to convey my congratulatory remarks to you in the setting of our beautiful campus in Forest Grove. As we are too well aware, however, the events of the last several weeks have forced you and the university to make adjustments to the last phase of your academic journey at Pacific. Nevertheless, as you have done throughout your tenure at Pacific, you have looked adversity in the face when challenged, you have persevered, you have risen to the top of the hill, dealt with worrisome distractions in the world around you, and accomplished what you have set out to do when you first set foot on Pacific's campus. While we, my colleagues at the Board of Trustees, are very disappointed that we are not able to be with you in person to celebrate the culmination of your journey at Pacific, please know that we are extremely proud of each and every one of you and what you have accomplished. And while we may be, as the new vernacular goes, socially distanced from you, we are with you together as one in heart and mind. On behalf of the Pacific University Board of Trustees, and as a member of the class of 1973, it is therefore my distinct honor and pleasure to join your family, friends, and the Pacific community in congratulating you, the members of the class of 2020, on your achievement on this very important milestone in your lives. There is a saying in Hawaii called Keiki o Ka'aina, which means children of the land. Well, you are no longer children, you are now men and women of Pacific. And as such, I wish to welcome you into the fold of the men and women of Pacific who have come before you as you are true alumni of Pacific University. The Board of Trustees and I wish you strength as you pursue your opportunities and chase your dreams and achieve success in those regards in the next phase of your life. Congratulations and best wishes to each and every one of you. Go Boxers.
Welcome, soon-to-be graduates and your friends and family. I'm so sorry, as are many others, not to be able to share this occasion in person with our newest students who will be graduating. We hope at some point in the near future to be able to see you walk across the stage. But for now, I just want to make a few remarks about the incredible accomplishments that you have all made. A college degree is a very special achievement, and what you have learned and experienced during the course of your studies will quite literally change the course of the rest of your life, and no one can ever take that away from you. The important question, I hope, that you are asking yourself as you go forth is, what will you do with this marvelous recognition and the responsibility that comes along with it? First, let us acknowledge that you are here today largely because of those who have taught and supported you throughout your educational journey. We have an incredible faculty at Pacific who dedicate their hearts and lives to the promise of your education and the process of your growth and development. My sincere thanks to all of Pacific University faculty members for a job well done. Likewise, I know you are all aware that this journey was also made possible by the love and support of your family and friends. Your parents, your grandparents, your sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, spouses, partners, other significant others, and children, your friends. These people all believe in you, and they are also incredibly proud of you and wish you well. Please remember this and draw on the power of this support as you move forward in life and face its inevitable challenges. Normally, I would invite all these supporters to stand, and I would have the students turn and face them and give them a round of applause. Instead, today I invite you to leave them a note of thanks or congratulations if you're one of the family members and friends, and you can do so on this video. Commencement represents the culmination of countless hours of hard work, of sacrifice, and of the thrilling pursuit of new knowledge. It's a time for you to reflect on your well-deserved accomplishments that have led to this day, and an opportunity to contemplate a bit the possibilities of your future. This year especially is a moment to pause and reflect in the midst of such turbulent and unexpected times. It's far too easy, and I know I'm very guilty of this, to simply keep moving on to the next goal or need or item on your list without taking a moment to pause, take a breath, enjoy the highs, mark and celebrate them, and even enjoy the lows once you've come through them. And so this is not really the end of your learning. In fact, if we've done our jobs, quite the opposite. You now have the opportunity to go out into the world you choose and make a difference. We need your influence now more than ever. I am personally very proud of each of you, and as we've watched you go through your journey, I can honestly say that the faculty, the staff, and the members of the Board of Trustees have the same pride and confidence in each of you and share my optimism that the world will be a better place for having you in it. I have just one request of each of you. It's one that was made of me at a similar time in my life, and I took it very much to heart. It is this: at some point in the future, when you are able, I ask that you find your own way to support and encourage at least one person who would not otherwise have had an opportunity to go to college, to go to graduate school, to achieve their educational goals, and help them follow their dreams. I assure you that you will be better for it, but more importantly, your influence will then in turn be spread to people that they influence, and an exponential change can really take place very dramatically. I wish you the very best and remind you that you will always be part of the Pacific family. You're students for just a few short years, but you are alumni forever. We look forward to seeing you again and watching you cross the stage in person someday soon. Until then, Remember, you are part of the Boxer family, and we love to hear from you. We love to hear about your successes and even commiserate occasionally when things don't go exactly as planned. It's been a privilege to share in this portion of your journey, and once again, congratulations.
First and foremost, to each and every member of the graduating class of 2020, congratulations, we made it. To the faculty and staff of Pacific University, on behalf of this graduating class, I give my utmost thanks for all that you have done and all you have helped us to learn. To all of our parents, family members, friends, and loved ones, we give our heartfelt gratitude for your immeasurable support. It is my pleasure and honor to be able to address you today as the valedictorian of this class of 2020. In all honesty, I didn't expect to be valedictorian, not because I didn't think I was smart or talented, but because in my time at Pacific, I have been constantly amazed and humbled by so many of you who show your talent and knowledge both in and out of the classroom. There are so many of you who equally deserve to stand here to give this valedictory, but I am very proud to stand to address you with these words. As you all know, we are living in difficult times. I think that I speak for all of us when I say that this is not how I envisioned my college graduation. Nevertheless, I am so grateful to be gathered together, wherever we may be, to celebrate all we have accomplished and all that we are on our way to accomplishing. In our time at Pacific, we have gained valuable knowledge and learned important skills which will serve and support us in all aspects of life. We have acquired critical thinking skills that will allow us to distinguish fact from fiction and make thoughtful, considered decisions. We have increased our capacity for compassion and understanding as we have worked together and had opportunities to serve and learn in our community. We have also discovered and developed our passions through learning, exploration, and life-changing experiences. Our world needs these skills and that passion more than ever. Whatever our paths may be, we have built a foundation here from which we can launch into the future with confidence. Nonetheless, it is human to experience anxiety, fear, and uncertainty. Perhaps in this time you are experiencing additional anxiety, fear, and doubts about both the present and the future. No one can go it alone. I encourage you not to be afraid of leaning on family, friends, and loved ones in these and similarly difficult times you may experience in the future. They will be a sustaining lifeline for you. Similarly, I urge you to support those you love and care for so that we may all be strengthened to not only face, but make change in the world that we live in. I, like you, have developed so many wonderful relationships here at Pacific. For many of us, the beautiful relationships and community that we have built here will stay with us throughout the rest of our lives. I truly hope that as you continue from here, you will hold on to and cherish them in both good times and bad. Most of all, wherever you are today, celebrate. We have worked so hard to be here, and though this day may not be what we envisioned, we can celebrate with those we love by whatever means possible. Recently, I read a commencement address written to the class of 2020 by Caitlin Flanagan. To close, I would like to read a quote I particularly liked, which you may find meaningful today. Quote, "I wish I could give all of you the graduation you deserve. I wish I could give all your parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles the chance to hear your name ring out and see you walk across that stage and receive your diploma. I wish we could gather afterward and eat some of that sheet cake and take pictures and celebrate what you've accomplished. But maybe you've gained something more important than any of that. Maybe as very young people, you know something powerful, that you have been tested and you did not falter. You kept going." Close quote. We have kept going, and it doesn't stop here. We are weathering the storm of life together. And I know that once this time passes, and remember, it will pass, we each will be able to step forward into the future empowered by all that we have learned and experienced before. Let the memory of this moment, this day, this great accomplishment always be a light to guide your way forward into the rest of your life. I am so proud of each and every one of us. Now let's get on to celebrating each and every one of you. You deserve it today. Thank you and congratulations.
President Hallick, I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Arts and Sciences. These students have completed the course of instruction provided by Pacific University and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees to receive this degree. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific University and on behalf of the faculty, I confer upon you, the named candidates, the degree of Bachelor of Arts. You may now figuratively move your tassels to the left. President Hallick, I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Arts and Sciences. These students have completed the course of instruction provided by Pacific University and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees to receive this degree. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific University and on behalf of the faculty, I confer upon you, the named candidates, the degree of Bachelor of Science. Graduates, you may now figuratively move your tassels to the left.
President Hallick, I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Music Therapy in the College of Arts and Sciences. These students have completed the course of instruction provided by Pacific University and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees to receive this degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific University, and on behalf of the faculty, I confer upon you, the named candidates, the degree of Bachelor of Music Therapy. Graduates, you may now figuratively move your tassels to the left.
President Hallick, I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Social Work in the College of Arts and Sciences. These students have completed the course of instruction provided by Pacific University and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees to receive this degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific University, and on behalf of the faculty, I confer upon you, the named candidates, the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Graduates, you may now, figuratively at least, move your tassels to the left.
President Hallick, I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Business. These students have completed the course of instruction provided by Pacific University and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees to receive this degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific University and on behalf of the faculty, I confer upon you, the named candidates, the degree of Bachelor of Arts. You may now figuratively move your tassels to the left.
President Hallick, I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Education. These students have completed the course of instruction provided by Pacific University and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees to receive this degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific University and on behalf of the faculty, I confer upon you, the named candidates, the degree of Bachelor of Arts. You may now figuratively move your tassels to the left.
President Hallick, I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Education in the College of Education. These students have completed the course of instruction provided by Pacific University and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees to receive this degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific University and on behalf of the faculty, I confer upon you, the named candidates, the degree of Bachelor of Education. Graduates, you may now figuratively move your tassels to the left.
President Hallick, I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Optometry. These students have completed the course of instruction provided by Pacific University and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees to receive this degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Pacific University and on behalf of the faculty, I confer upon you, the named candidates, the degree of Bachelor of Science. Graduates, you may now figuratively move your tassels to the left. Congratulations once again to all of our graduates for your outstanding achievements. We are very proud of each of you and wish you the very best as you go forth and make your impact on the world. And to all of the family and friends watching today, thank you for sharing in this special celebration and for your continual support of Pacific University's students and newest alumni. Thank you.